Much like the trees that need a season of wintering, we are beings of nature that need to rest our minds and bodies regularly. So that's why, for day 9 of the 12 Days of Art tips, I will be talking about the importance of taking breaks. Creative burnout can happen to anyone, so here's what I like to do to rest and recharge. After drawing inside for a while, there's nothing better than going out, getting some fresh air, and walking with my dogs. It's one of the best things for me to let my creative cup fill again. Another thing that helps is getting off my phone, making myself a hot drink and reading a book, or even engaging in other creative activities that I like doing, like knitting and crochet. But taking these breaks isn't always for a creativity recharge. Back in 2022, I actually injured my wrist from repeated strain of just drawing too much. So now I realize the importance of taking breaks, not just for your own mental health, but also for your physical health too. My rule now is every 20 to 30 minutes, just getting up and stretching and doing some movement so that we can ease our bodies out of those tense positions we get ourselves into. I'm looking at you, my fellow shrimps. And one of the most important things that I've learned is to enjoy the rest period. We all need breaks. Do not feel guilty for taking them. Let yourself rest, recharge, and let that creative cup refill. My art has developed a lot in the past year. Studying and regular practice have helped to achieve this, but it all started with a change in perspective and attitude. So that's why for day 10 of the 12 Days of Art tips, I will be talking about developing a positive relationship with my art. So I changed my thinking from critical to constructive. Instead of sitting there and saying that my drawing was bad, I started to consider what wasn't working, why it wasn't working, and how I could fix it. And this is how I began to consider things like my use of values and my compositional choices. Another thing I made sure not to do was compare myself to other artists. The only artist you should be comparing yourself to is yourself from yesterday. Looking back on my older works helps me to understand that progress takes time, and it also motivates me as I review how much progress I've made in the past while. And lastly, I started to set goals for myself and my art. I wanted to make sure that they were realistic, but also still pushed me a bit out of my comfort zone, like doing 60 gesture drawings in a month, or working digitally with color. So remember to trust the process and just embrace your art for what it is. Make art for you and learn to step away from it before you get burnt out. That's all for today's tips. I'll see you again tomorrow.